What would you say to somebody who's Eastern Orthodox, they're looking into the Western Rite specifically, and they are wondering to themselves, what would be different about my everyday lived experience if I became a member of the Western Rite?
One doesn't become a member of the Western Rite. One becomes Orthodox, okay? And we have folks from Eastern Rite backgrounds that have been parishioners or are parishioners of this church. And that's common in many of our Western Rite parishes, that folks from Eastern Rite backgrounds become part of the parish because it's the closest one, or because the community is good, or because of whatever reason. Most of the time, those folks are folks who are Orthodox way back. So our parishioners here that come from Eastern Rite backgrounds, a woman who is Greek, and her family's Greek, and her family's Greek, and it goes back. A man who is Palestinian and goes all the way back. All those sorts of things. Folks who are Romanian, and it goes back a ways. They come in here, they notice it, they might say it's a little bit different, they might take some getting used to, but they're fine with it because we're Orthodox. Sometimes they're fine with it because they sent their kids to a Catholic school and they said, okay, this is kind of what I'm used to when going to my kids' things. Okay, so they're fine with it. Others who come in that come from an Eastern Rite background that are less fine with it, or are more standoffish, or need a little more information, are those who are converts. I understand what's going on there because I've been in that position where you walk in and it feels and smells and looks Roman Catholic, the thing we were told we had to hate. We could not be. And so I understand that. And that's where I get the most questions. The other group that gives me the most questions are Roman Catholics who walk in and just wonder why we're not in communion with the Roman Catholic Church. And I say, well, because. And then I have to lay out a whole series of reasons.